Hello, my name is Michael Holman, and my background is within financial services as well as information technology. Within financial services, I have done a lot of work at custodian banks, dealing with trade settlement, cash settlements, corporate actions, basically in a liaison type role for the client, being their single point of contact to the other areas within the financial services firms. I've also gotten involved with reporting in terms of providing enhanced reporting for clients using business intelligence tools such as business objects, and also using other applications, Microsoft Access. I've used Crystal Reports to create customized reports as well. Again, these were basically servicing the clients, providing them meaningful data regarding their transactions. Within the Crystal Reports space, I've designed reports that will show the clients how they're doing in certain markets globally, whether certain more trades are failing in one market versus another market, and similar items like that. Within the business object space, creating reports for clients, customized reports, also having the reports scheduled. I've dealt with migrations from Business Objects 6.5 to Business Objects XI, doing a deep analysis of the various platforms and the versions, troubleshooting the upgrade to make sure that everything was working properly. Instances have occurred where one definition of one object within a universe might have changed, the same name used but a different definition, which can cause differences in data. So again, looking at that problem and resolution. Most of my experience within information technology has been, again, around reporting, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Access, Visio, PowerPoints, again in the business intelligence space, business objects, from a reporting type of perspective, and providing presentation or decks monthly, weekly, and quarterly. When you're putting PowerPoint information directly within a deck, bringing in Excel data, bringing in other types of data for a monthly reporting type of information. I have recently been servicing business managers in terms of doing financials, planning actual forecast information, again using business intelligence tools, business objects, to pull in reports and data, making customized so we can see how the actual looks versus the plan and the forecast, dealing with headcount, dealing with service rates for individuals, resources, and also sometimes the expense associated with that, doing data validation to make sure the data is correct that's being produced out of these data warehouses. And within the space, been doing this within the space of what we call prime services, which encompasses global futures and options, OTC clearing, as well as prime brokerage. So again, servicing the business in that particular aspect. How is their headcount? How are they standing financially in terms of planned, forecast, and actual? And are they overspending, under budget, over budget, doing that type of reporting for the business manager so they can basically service the business directly. So I'm handling the reporting end of that. Previously, I did more type of reporting as well, reporting for I guess what you would call the risk area, doing reporting, looking at vendors, vendor assessment in terms of risk. In other words, if a vendor were to go under, would it basically break the bank? So looking at the assessments and passing on those assessments to the regional directors and officers so they can assess vendor risk. Prior to that, I dealt more risk as well in a role as operations risk technical analyst, looking at the risk again of vendors, also doing process improvement, sitting down with the departments, looking at the process, mapping it out via Visio to say how these are the steps that we're using, how can they be possibly be improved upon. looking at the adoption of the business intelligence environment by the users. Are the users readily adopting this new platform? Are there certain departments who are adopting it more than others? Basically getting a clear picture of the adoption of the new business environment. Prior to that, I did more type of reporting as well for client relationship managers who are basically selling the underlying business to the clients. The products encompassed securities lending, foreign exchange, transition management. Again, the relationship managers were selling this business, so as a reporting person, strategic strategy support person, I was providing enhanced reporting so that they could actually see how they were doing in terms of the deals that they were bringing in. How much revenue was actually coming in, again, financials in terms of revenue and impact, the deals, what state the deals were in, whether they were just bidding for the deal, whether it was just an opportunity, whether it was a mandate, or whether the deal had actually closed. So tracking those states as they relate to the again, the plan and the impact. So looking at that information from a reporting perspective using business intelligence tools such as Business Objects, as well as Microsoft Excel and Access, supporting again, the business manager. Prior to that, I also did work in the client service space, so passing a certification in client service for one firm and servicing that particular client as it relates to the custody business, so getting involved with securities lending, corporate actions, cash, trade settlement, both domestic and globally. So providing reporting for that particular client, in addition to troubleshooting issues that arise within those spaces of trades, cash, corporate actions, and sec lending. Again, and providing that support, being that single point of contact for the client, and I myself reaching out to the various businesses to provide resolution to any problems that might have arisen, doing deep dive analysis to say upon client visits what has worked, what hasn't worked, what can we improve on to basically provide better service to the client. My degree is in technology systems as well as professional technology studies with a focus on internet e-commerce, and I've also studied the degrees were received at Pace University, and I've also taken studies at Global Knowledge, where at Global Knowledge I took courses in project management fundamentals, which basically will help me along in my certification in certified associate project management from the Project Management Institute, as well as classes in business analysis, requirements gathering, and documentation, which will assist in my certification in with the International Institute of Business Analysts. Additional nonprofits aside from the Project Management Institute and the International Institute of Business Analysis. I'm also involved with the organization BDPA, Information Technology Thought Leaders, which covers the IT space, as well as the Urban Financial Services Coalition, which covers the financial services space. And that's just a brief summary of some of the things that I've done. You can find my background at MikeHolman.com. Again, that's just MikeHolman.com. Thank you.